to discredit Michael Jordan. I want to give you guys a backstory on Tom Haberstroh. I've actually seen him before, but I didn't remember his name. A number of years ago, he made an appearance on ESPN with Rachel Nichols and Tracy McGrady. And he came forth with another one of these concocted bags of you know what that he calls data and analytics. And he went up there to basically prove why Kobe Bryant wasn't the most clutch player in the NBA. But in the process of him trying to do that, Tracy McGrady ends up calling him out on his nonsense, and the guy ends up putting his foot in his own mouth by the end of the audio. What we want to do is I want you guys to listen to an audio of him here getting exposed by Tracy McGrady for his insane Kobe Bryant take. Take a listen to Tom Haberstroh here, please.
Myth number one is that Kobe is the most clutch player of his generation. And we had this discussion yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. Which guy would you like all time to take the last shot if you had only just 5 seconds left? T-Mac, you thought it was disrespectful not to include Kobe in that, but Tom
is about to get even more disrespectful.
Kobe stands, you need to sit down and listen to these facts only. We have a great chart here. Best field goal percentage on game time go-ahead shots. The league average is 27. The league average is 23%. Kobe Bryant right above the league average at 27. Then you got Dirk Nowitzki right there at 34%. You know, Kobe Bryant is a shot taker in the clutch, not a shot maker. He has over 1,000 clutch misses in his career.
At you right now.
And Dirk Nowitzki has only 730.
So, are you arguing Rudy Gay is the most clutch player in the NBA?
That's what I'm about to say.
No.
Yes.
I'm just saying this is evidence that Dirk Nowitzki is more clutch than Kobe Bryant.
Why didn't you say Rudy Gay? Rudy Gay is number one on your list. So say Rudy Gay is more clutch than Kobe Bryant. Tom, state that right now, right here on the jump, in front of everybody.
Including Kobe Bryant.
Is that I'm not going to go there. It's so one.
Men lie, women lie.
Numbers lie.
Your numbers are lying right now to us.
So, the player experience, and we would talk about this with analytics, that there's the eye test. Players clear out for Kobe
They're
in those
scared
clutch
of him
moments, right?
At that moment. You think players are going to be scared of Rudy Gay?
No, I'm not saying Rudy Gay, man.
Not to take anything from Rudy Gay.
You're hung up on Rudy Gay. My point is that Kobe is not the most clutch player of his generation. This is just one piece of evidence that Dirk Nowitzki, the guy who's already won a championship, who didn't have Shaq on his team throughout his career.
Rudy Gay? He keeps saying Dirk Nowitzki. You have number one on your list, Rudy Gay, at 45%. So, Tom, I'm just going to ask you this. You're going to take Dirk Nowitzki and Rudy Gay over Kobe Bryant.
So you heard what he had to say. You heard what he had to say, right? I mean, y'all heard what he had to say. He in that soundbite was trying to say that Dirk was more clutch than Kobe. But then his graphic also showed, which we showed you, that he was saying Rudy Gay is more clutch than Dirk Nowitzki and Kobe Bryant. And when he was pressed on it, he was like, well, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like, no, that's exactly what the report that you put forth was saying. And he refused, because then he realized it sounded ridiculous to say Rudy Gay is more clutch than Dirk Nowitzki or Kobe. He knew he couldn't say that, but he used the same metrics to say that Dirk was more clutch than Kobe. So it means that your report was only meant to serve a particular agenda, which was prove that Kobe wasn't the most clutch player. That was it. But when they now try to scrutinize his report, he ran for the hills. This is who we're taking seriously to now go back and analyze steals from Michael Jordan. This is the person we're supposed to be taking seriously. Let me get back to that segment, his argument about the 88 Defensive Player of the Year. That year, Michael Jordan averaged 3.2 steals a year. You're like, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. But the year before that, he averaged 2.9 steals a game. The year after 88, he averaged 2.9 steals a game. In the following 2 seasons, he averaged at least 2.7 steals per game. So the question is, why didn't you do the research on those years? Why didn't you go back and look at all of the footage and check the box scores of all of those years? The answer is very simple as to why this gentleman didn't do that. He didn't do that because Jordan didn't win the Defensive Player of the Year those years. He only chose 88 because it was something that Michael Jordan had that LeBron didn't have. So therefore, if he could go and take away or discredit or taint something that MJ has over LeBron, then he can say, well, you see, they aren't really that far apart. MJ's career is fabricated. And he's not really that's the seed this gentleman was trying to plant. But here's his problem. If you remove the Defensive Player of the Year and say Jordan never won it, there are an inordinate amount of things that Jordan has done that LeBron could never dream of.